Hello everybody, I am Valsala Kaladharan. Today we are going to learn about the phylum Aschelminthus, or we can say Nematohelminthes. In the NCERT, they have given the diagram of Ascaris. This is Ascaris, male Ascaris and female Ascaris. Common name roundworm. So, phylum Aschelminthus. Example, Ascaris. Common name, roundworm. They are called roundworm because the body is circular in cross-section. That's why they are called roundworms. They are free-living. They are aquatic. Aquatic meaning they are found in fresh water as well as marine water. Then terrestrial, that means they are found on land also. Or parasitic in plants and animals. They are parasites in animals as well as in plants. Level of organization is organ system level of organization. In Platyhelminthes we have studied organ level of organization, whereas in Cnidaria and Ctenophora we have studied tissue level of organization. The symmetry is bilateral and they are triploblastic. Triploblastic meaning they have three layers: ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. Next point is very important, that is they are pseudocoelomate. Coelom we know, that is body cavity lined by mesoderm. Here it is written pseudocoelomate, that means a coelom is present, but it is not a true coelom, it is false. That means the mesoderm is scattered as pouches. That is, coelom is not lined by mesoderm, but it is scattered as pouches. The diagram I have given in the previous videos. Then alimentary canal complete. That means mouth and anus, two openings will be present. With well-developed muscular pharynx, we know mouth will be leading to pharynx. Here the pharynx is muscular as well as it is well developed. Next, excretory tube with excretory pore is present. The function of the excretory tube, that means it will be removing the body waste through the pore, excretory pore. Next, the sexes are separate or dioecious. In Platyhelminthes we have studied sexes are not separate or hermaphrodite or monoecious. Here sexes are separate or we can say dioecious. Females are longer than the males. Females are longer than the males. This is the diagram. Roundworm, Ascaris. This is male and this is a female. This is smaller than the female. The posterior end is curved in male. Posterior end is straightened. This is the excretory pore here in both female as well as male. Here will be the excretory pore. Gonopore present in female. This one. Then in male, two pineal setae present. These two pineal setae, they are the copulatory organs. So these are the differences between male and female Ascaris. Male is smaller than the female. posterior or tail part is curved in male. 2. Pineal setae present in male. Then fertilization is internal. That means inside the body. Development is direct or indirect. Indirect already we explained. That is in the previous video. That means larva will be present, indirect. Here no larva. Young one will be looking like that of the adult. Examples: Ascaris, roundworm; Wuchereria, filaria worm; Ankylostoma, hookworm. These are the common names. These 3 examples are very important. Ascaris, roundworm; Wuchereria, filaria worm; Ankylostoma, hookworm. These are the important points coming under phylum Aschelminthus. Now I will be giving some additional points. Ascaris is an endoparasite in the small intestine of man. Then, female Ascaris is didelphic. That means it will be having 2 uteri, 2 oviducts and 2 ovaries. That's why it is known as didelphic. Whereas male is monarchic with single testis. Then next point, Ascaris is monogenetic. That means only one host is required for the development. Next, Wuchereria cause the disease called elephantiasis or filariasis. In Malayalam, you can say Mandurogam. Then Ankylostoma, that is the most dangerous roundworm of man. The larva will be entering into the human body from the moist soil by boring through the skin of the feet. Now some questions. Males are longer than females. True or false? False. Answer: females are longer. Next, common name of Ankylostoma is filarial worm. That is also false. Answer: Ankylostoma hookworm. Next, Aschelminthus are parasitic in animals only. That is also false. Answer: they are parasitic in animals and plants. Next, give the common name of Wuchereria. Answer: filaria worm. Now, these are the important points coming under phylum Aschelminthus. If you like this video, please share with +1 students, +2 students and also repeater students. Those who are going to attend the medical entrance exam. So the next phylum I will be taking in the next class. Okay, thank you very much.